help, we could understand how to use an above-ground concrete base unit like this with a runoff in for the urine, for the black water, into an above-ground, if you will, or a contained tank. So all of this particular composting unit serves the 2 rooms in this particular building. There is a vent you can see at the top for any gases that may have to, and they also need air. So there's an exchange up there. Never had a smell ever, ever, ever. So it's something that is just part of the system, but doesn't seem to be a requirement from our observation. So everything from so the toilets that support this are called low flush composting toilets that use 1 pint of water as opposed to a flush, which would normally be 1.5 gallons. So already you're saving water. And basically, because of the design, there's a gravity as well as the water to assist the waste from the toilet to go into this unit right here. And because it's got a bit of a filter as well as a slant, the water drains, gives enough moisture for the compost to work, but it drains into a separate tank down here, which the gardeners would use a bucket to empty, depending on occupancy, maybe once a week. And that black water is loved by our big palm trees, not a flowering tree, but our big trees. And so the nutrients from that, and it's not smelly, it's black water, so you have to do something with it, but you can recycle that easily if you've got sort of a forest or the mangroves around you. But we also use it on the big palm trees that really, really like it. So that's basically how you can create a system that is not allowing anything to go into the ground, because just below us, 25 feet down, is the exchange water table all along the coast. In the Yucatan, everything's limestone. And the exchange is so that the mangroves from the backside can get the salt water minimal from the sea, and there's an exchange that they cleanse. So the mangroves are critical to the health of the marine environment in the front, and vice versa. So if there is no exchange between the sea and the mangroves can't survive. During the hurricane, when the sea created a sea wall of water, it was too much salt for them, and all the trees, as a matter of fact. So many of them died. But with time and with this exchange and with a lot of rain and whatever, things are coming back really nicely. But the key point is there's no pollution going on. There's an exchange that's allowed. So without that exchange, the mangroves would have a terrible time coming back.